Alright, y'all, man. This your Star Action News reporter, your Hood Reaction Guru, LCD1. The LCD1 to be exact, reaction did bank with a theory. Now, listen, man, I looked at all the pre qualifying race pole positions yesterday, and the only person really, I think, that probably got a good shot at winning this thing is probably Milan. And reason why I say it is because the way he was going around the curves, the S curves, especially on those tough turns like turns three, well, after the turn three, after the straightaway and three going into four, then around six when it goes back around like Balboa, coming up back into Michigan Avenue after you go through that little hill. Uh, it seemed like he was, pretty much shifted right on point, and it seemed like, he got a little experience with street racing. That's what it seemed like to me, based off what I, how he was driving. And let me tell you something, it's not easy. And we listened to the announcers, and they did say, that the road condition was kind of awkward, especially for these type of cars right here because it'll throw, the chance off, unbalance it, and the drivers they can have a time, going at those high velocity of speeds, making those hard turns like that. But these are professional drivers, man. So and they did good. I mean, straightaways they was doing about 180 miles per hour. Straight going down Columbus Drive, that long stretch going all the way down to Columbus. And when they turn right there before you get to Roosevelt, I think they do turn on Roosevelt, and it comes right back around. Um, Incredible, man. The stock cars are incredible, and they had Bubba Wallace out there. I think he's driving a Camry, but he qualified too. He did qualify, so he's gonna be in the race. So it's gonna be interesting, especially for Team Jordan. It's gonna be interesting. Now, yesterday I was the relief, and I was right there at the. Well, I was right there in the media room where all the press was at. I did see one of our local reporters, Evelyn Holmes. I did see her, and I was chatting with um, the media guys, and he brought the trophy in. I seen the trophy, so if I'm able to take a picture of the trophy, y'all see that later on. But when we chatting, he was saying that he think Daniel Suarez is gonna win now. Now I finished looking at the Alley 400 that was in Nashville about 5 days ago, and that one right there was an interesting race too. That was very interesting, and the pit stops are very important. Like if you don't make a pit stop, if you don't pretty much strategize effectively, you can lose. Because it's like once you make that pit stop, you lose your position. And it's like it's hard to gain, get back. Because these cars they going so damn fast. So it's hard to catch back up to the leader spot. And that's what happened yesterday. Well, over there, that's what happened in Nashville. And Bubba Wallace, he was in that race too. But once you make those, you gotta, it's about being real conservative too to driving too. So this is gonna be a short race, 55 laps. Ain't that ain't that many laps, but I mean, for how the course is designed, this course is designed, it's gonna be really hard, for any one of these drivers just to just get into another position. I don't think they're gonna do no pit stops, because they probably won't have to unless like they blow a tire or something like that, because it's not a lot of grip on the ground. And they did crash. It was probably about 5 cars that crashed yesterday, and they brought the barriers out there. They brought the tires out there, especially before you get to turn. I think it is 4. They brought the barriers out there after you come off that straightaway because it's hard to brake. They said they was braking hard. The commentators, they was braking. I think I seen. I think Dale Earnhardt Jr. I think he's a commentator now because he had the news all with him yesterday, and they was, he came several times back to the deadline room. That's what they call it, the deadline, the media room. And it's another announcer, a few of them, like Jeff Gordon. I think he is a commentator now. As I'm learning more about this, getting back into it. But and then Kyle Busch, I think he interviewed on top of the terrace, so I'm gonna look for that because I knew that was him because I know how he looked. And yeah, they got a bunch of new drivers. Like I said, I like Ty Dillon, really interesting. I like Milan. I like Reddick, and I thought Jeffrey Earnhardt was gonna race, but he didn't qualify. So. And I don't know if they still doing qualifying, today because they did postpone the race due to the rain yesterday. So I don't know if everybody had a chance to qualify yet. But so far the best time and who won for the best pole time is I think his name was it was Milan. Milan. He won for the best pole. He had 100. I think he was 1 minute and 28 seconds. That was the fastest. For his pole position time. So he will be the leader starting off the race. And they had them in groups. Like I said, it was only 37 drivers. So each group was in 8. Group of 10, and only the top 5 was going to qualify for the race. The best top 5 times. Pole position times was going to qualify for the race. So I picked one of my drivers made it. So I did get Riddick in there. Bubba Wallace, he made it too. So yep, Team Jordan up in there. And I thought Jeffrey Earnhardt was going to, I thought he was going to have a good shot of winning because he got the most career wins out of basically all the drivers. And I was seeing that on the overlay in the media room when they were showing like the drivers, it was like it was like a overlay how Netflix it'll show you like the next movie that's coming up. They was showing the next driver, they was showing all the drivers and their accolades, their stats. But anyway, man, I'm about to get over here, man, and let me see it one more time. Well, they said I'm supposed to be at 6:30, and I swear I snoozed the clock at 4:30. All right, I'm talking about. They said I slept a whole hour. I didn't hear nothing else, man. I got my alarm, my big speakers, my output speakers on my workstation, and I said I pressed snooze. My lady right next to me, my little baby and stuff, and I swear I only press snooze on the thing. They always go off. But today it said I slept a whole hour, and I pressed snooze. I just laid down for like 3 more minutes. It was still dark, and they said I slept a whole hour. I was like, what the? Crazy. So, yesterday they was tripping about the relief stuff and all that. So, these young people, man, it's like, I don't know what's wrong with them. It must be something in the water. With these new youngsters, I don't know what's wrong with them. I'm just praying for them, man. But I'm trying to show them how it go, man. I'm trying my best to pass it down to these, see if somebody catch on, okay? And understand that this is work. This is not a playground. So, but I want to see what happened today because yesterday I was the relief, and they got tired of me doing relief. And then one girl, she said she was taking her medication and slept a whole hour. Ain't that ironic? Like I just told y'all a story, right? I pressed the snooze and it didn't go back off. And I just laid down for 3 minutes, man. And it said I slept a whole hour. But anyway, I'm gonna go over here and see what these people talking about, man. Hopefully I won't get abused because I know when these young people they relieve, they don't come back. They don't come back. You gotta call your damn relief to come give you a washroom break. And it's like they don't understand, but they gonna learn. And my Kevin Hart boy, they gonna learn today and any other day. You know what I'm saying? Because it's their turn now. Like I told one girl, I was like, look, it's y'all turn now. I stood up for 15 years straight. It's your turn to see how this one go. You gonna see how it go. How my feet hurt. Your feet hurt. Your feet hurt. Huh? I'm Michael Jordan up in here. Your feet hurt. Oh, okay. Well, wait till after you make 3 years, then you can say something to me. All right, I'm out of here, y'all.
This is my problem.